In the dynamic and often tumultuous landscape of financial technologies, the recent clash between Robinhood Crypto and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) serves as a stark reminder of the friction that innovation frequently faces with regulation. The issuance of a Wells notice to Robinhood Crypto not only underscores the complexities involved in classifying digital assets but also sets the stage for a pivotal legal showdown that could influence the trajectory of the cryptocurrency market profoundly. The stakes are high, and the outcome of this confrontation could reverberate through the corridors of the financial and technological sectors for years to come. Let's delve into the nuances of this legal battle, examining the potential impacts and the broader implications for the crypto industry and regulatory frameworks. When the SEC delivers a Wells notice, it is not merely a bureaucratic gesture. It is a formal precursor to possible enforcement actions, laden with serious implications for the recipient. In the case of Robinhood Crypto, this notice has brought immediate scrutiny to their operations, casting a shadow of uncertainty over their future. The issuance marks a critical juncture, not only for Robinhood but also within the broader context of cryptocurrency regulation. Historically, such notices have led to significant operational overhauls or hefty financial penalties for the companies involved. For Robinhood Crypto, this could mean a pivotal shift in how they conduct their business or possibly a strenuous legal defense to maintain their current practices.
In response to the SEC's Wells notice, Robinhood Crypto was swift and assertive. Their public statement expressed disappointment but also conveyed a strong message of defiance. They insisted that the cryptocurrencies offered on their platform do not constitute securities and therefore should not fall under the SEC's purview. Robinhood's chief legal officer Dan Gallagher emphasized their readiness to engage with the SEC, arguing that any case against them would likely falter on legal grounds. This sets the tone for what could be a highly contentious legal battle, with Robinhood not just fighting for its business operations but also challenging the regulatory framework itself.
From the perspective of the SEC, the action against Robinhood Crypto aligns with their broader mission to protect investors and ensure the integrity of the financial markets. The SEC's primary concern revolves around whether Robinhood has been offering crypto assets that should be regulated as securities, thereby requiring proper registration and disclosure to investors. This is not the first time the SEC has scrutinized crypto platforms. Their rigorous approach reflects a consistent policy to bring crypto assets into compliance with existing financial regulations. By holding Robinhood to account, the SEC is signaling its intent to enforce its regulations, aiming to set a precedent that could affect the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem.
The core legal issue at the heart of this dispute is the classification of cryptocurrencies, whether they should be treated as securities under US law. This involves complex legal principles around the nature of investment contracts and the expectations of investors. The outcome of this case might set significant legal precedents that could affect how cryptocurrencies are marketed, sold, and regulated in the United States. Both sides present compelling arguments. Robinhood claims a progressive interpretation of the law that accommodates new technologies, while the SEC advocates for a more traditional approach that emphasizes investor protection.
The market's reaction to the Wells notice was swift and marked by increased volatility in Robinhood stock and the broader cryptocurrency market. Investors and traders are closely monitoring the situation, aware that the outcome could have far-reaching implications for the regulatory landscape of cryptocurrencies. In the long term, the economic implications hinge on the case's outcome. A decision against Robinhood could lead to stricter regulations, potentially stifling innovation and deterring investment in the crypto sector. Conversely, a favorable outcome for Robinhood might encourage a more free market approach, albeit with possible risks related to investor protection.
By analyzing past cases where companies faced similar scrutiny from the SEC, we can glean insights into potential outcomes and strategies. For instance, companies like XYZ Corp and ABC Investments navigated their Wells notices by either adjusting their business practices or challenging the SEC's claims, with varying degrees of success. These precedents suggest that Robinhood's path could lead to either significant operational changes or a protracted legal battle, each with its own set of strategic and financial implications for the company and its stakeholders.
Some see the SEC's move as a necessary step toward greater transparency and investor protection in the crypto market, while others view it as potentially overreaching, possibly stifling innovation.
Experts like Jake Chervinsky argue that the definition of securities as applied to digital assets needs careful reconsideration in the age of blockchain and cryptocurrencies.
Legal and financial experts offer varying perspectives on the case. These expert insights play a crucial role in shaping public and industry perceptions of the case. The spectrum of potential outcomes ranges from a complete vindication of Robinhood, allowing them to continue their current practices, to a stringent crackdown that could reshape their business model entirely. Each scenario carries different implications for the market. Vindication for Robinhood could embolden other crypto platforms to expand operations with less fear of SEC intervention. On the other hand, an SEC victory might lead to increased regulatory compliance costs and operational changes across the crypto industry. The cryptocurrency community has been vocal in its reaction, with many viewing the SEC's actions as an infringement on innovation and technological progress. This public sentiment can influence the case indirectly, as widespread opposition or support might sway regulatory policies or prompt legislative reconsideration.
Depending on the outcome, this case could be a bellwether for future SEC regulations.
A tough stance from the SEC might lead to more stringent laws governing digital assets, while a setback might prompt a re-evaluation of current regulatory approaches. Legislative changes could also be on the horizon, as lawmakers observe the unfolding events and gauge the necessity for updates to securities laws to better encompass digital assets.
This legal showdown between Robinhood Crypto and the SEC is more than just a regulatory dispute. It is a litmus test for how America handles the intersection of technology and finance. As we continue to monitor this case, the decisions made could set critical precedents, influencing the future of cryptocurrency regulation and shaping the landscape of financial innovation for years to come. Keep an eye on this space, as the implications will likely reach far beyond the courtroom.